Hey there, everybody, and welcome to Fearless Thinking, a podcast designed to help you navigate authentic leadership and the entrepreneurial journey. I'm your host, Michael Devous, and these are my thoughts, lessons, and insights from my entrepreneurial journey into coaching, workshops, motivational speaking, and of course, what I picked up from interviews with inspiring leaders and entrepreneurs along the way. My mission is to help people unlock their untapped potential by using fear as a catalyst for powerful change and growth, so they can step into the greatest version of their most authentic selves. All right, let's get into some fearless thinking. Hey, Fearless Thinkers. Welcome back to the Fearless Thinking Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Devous. Episode 50. We've reached 50 episodes. Woo! Happy birthday or happy anniversary or whatever. Happy episode-y. I'm sorry, that's terrible. I apologize. Episode 50, the art is in the start of igniting your entrepreneurial passion. You know, if you've ever heard the saying, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. My dad did that. My dad, God, he was so blessed to know what he wanted and who he was and what he wanted to do for the rest of his life. And he dived into that like really early on. Nuclear medicine, brain imaging. I mean, go figure. When he was in his teens, he knew he was headed in that direction. He's a super brilliant person. Really smart. But he always knew what he wanted, and for him, his work was never work. You know, it was what he loved. And there's some truth to this. I've done a lot of things that I was happy to do, liked to do, but not really passionate about doing until now. And now that I've found my passion, which is helping others, entrepreneurs and others on their journey with fear and helping them navigate their entrepreneurial journey, I don't feel like I'm working. I feel like that's my passion. That's what I love to do. So today we're talking about the undeniable power of passion in entrepreneurship. And passion, you know, it's more than just excitement or enthusiasm. It's a deep-seated love for what you do, that fire that burns deep inside of you, driving you every single day to create, to innovate, to make a difference, to make an impact. It's the reason you get out of bed in the morning, like they all say, and it's even when things get tough. And by the way, for me, recently getting tough was, you know, being evacuated by forest fires. My passion kind of waned during that time period, I will admit, humbly. I got diverted. I got distracted easily. And in my writings, in my journal writings and stuff, you know, it was valuable for me to get back on track with my passion by writing these things down, by writing down my concerns and my fears and my struggles with regards to feeling thrown off course. But my passion is what I'm back to. Like, it really helps me get me, you know, it took a bit to get back on course and back on track and get the engines fired up again. But when things get tough, your passion can be there, always helping you find something to dig yourself into, something to sink your teeth into, something to help you get up and move towards, you know, when you're feeling low, when you're feeling distracted, when you're feeling down, when you're feeling whatever it is, right? Having that love and that passion for what you do can really be something that gets you through to the other side. How do we discover or uncover our passion if you're not sure what it is? This is the hard thing. Like, when you're younger, well, I guess any time in life when you're struggling to find what your passion is, there's a few steps you can take to help to uncover that, right? To discover what that is. I'll share with you that I was reading Purpose by Gina Bianchini, how to find your purpose. And she does this practice in there called your Purpose 30, which uses 30 minutes every morning to write your future story, which is you stand in the place in 10 years, 5 years into the future, looking back at where you were and talking about what's changed in your life, what you can do differently that you weren't able to do before, the impact that you're having. And I love this practice. It does three things. One is self-reflection. When you write down, journal those things about self-reflection, what activities bring you joy? What problems are you passionate about solving? When you stand in that place where you look back at your life, and you pretend to be in the future, looking back, if you'd be surprised at some of the things that you find that bring you joy, that you reflect on, that you're like, oh, I'm doing this now that I wasn't able to do before. I'm really excited about A, B, C, and D. I was excited about building a community, a huge community of impact with fellow entrepreneurs, and developing courses, workshops, all of the collaborative things inside that space together to create greater impact. That excited me. Two is explore your interests. I don't know why I just did that. Apologize. I got hands. I'm talking with my hands. Explore your interests. If you're not sure about where your passion lies, try a few new things. Take a class, pick up a book you would normally not ever read or pick up. Talk to people in different fields of expertise that you think you might be interested in. One of the greatest things you can do is take an improv class. You really want to figure some things out about who you are and what you want. Take an improv class. That'll open up some major doors mentally and emotionally for you that you might not have thought of before. Because it really taps into a side of yourself that we're not normally in touch with, right? Taking risks, first of all. The more risks you take, the more you discover about yourself. And that's trying new things. Doesn't have to be big risks. Doesn't have to be adventurous risks. Don't have to jump out of a plane. Of course you can if you want to. I did that at 15,000 feet. That was incredibly cool. Film it if you do it, by the way. I filmed myself jumping out of a plane. It's so corny. It's so bad. I might post it. It's really cheesy and it's really bad. And it was done to Lenny Kravitz's Fly Away song in the background. I'm so hyped up and nervous at this jump, y'all. I look like a dork. But anyway, I had a great time. It was really incredibly affirming and it was fun. And I really want to do it again now. It's been a while. So I need to do it. Number 3, connect with your values. Write down your values. If you're having a hard time figuring out what those are, you might start with asking yourself, A, what's important to you and what kind of impact do you want to make in the world? Understanding your values will help guide you in making certain types of choices while exploring your interests, while taking those new classes, reading those new books and stuff. If you're constantly reminding yourself, or at least writing down your values, I like it when I prefer things this way. I want to make sure that I'm always honest, truthful, vulnerable, authentic. I wrote down my manifest statement, which talks about authenticity is my guide. Fear is my catalyst for growth and powerful change, and to step into the greatest version of my most authentic self. What does it take for me to do that? And that's what I do with these shows. That's what I do by interviewing people about fear. That's what I do about talking about fear, is so that I can constantly be stepping into the greatest version of my most authentic self and challenging myself with those values and those interests. Always keeps me fresh and passionate about what I'm doing, because I'm learning new perspectives all the time from other people who are already on this road. Once you've identified your passion, which hopefully you have, it's time to harness the power of your entrepreneurial journey, right? Harness that passion for whatever it is and bring it to life. Fuel your creativity. Passion can spark innovative ideas and solutions. When you're ready to bring that passion to life and you're ready to get behind it, you're going to be blown away by all the things that flood into your head about God, the ideas that come up constantly, and you're going to need to write them all down because you won't be able to get to all of them, but you will be building it. 2 is building resilience. As you develop your passion and you light that fire behind it about what you love to do, you're more likely to persevere through the challenges every time you stumble and fall and get back up and build resilience, right? You can't chase down your dreams and bring them to light in the world without stumbling. It's not possible. right? And by the way, as I've said 100 times and 1,000 times before, the minute you announce to the universe that this is what you want to do, have, or be, the next greatest version of your most authentic self, by bringing your passion to light and to life, the universe is going to put obstacles in your way to help you build resilience, to help you find new solutions, to help you create different kinds of impact. That's how we grow. That's how we progress. And that's, number 3, how we inspire others. With your passion, if you're really passionate about it, it's contagious. You can't not talk about it. You can't not share it. You can't not get it out there because you're so passionate about it. It becomes truly contagious. And it can attract people to you, customers, investors, employees who actually believe in your vision and in your passion. That's how you become a good seller and a promoter of what you are and what you do, because you're passionate about it. You don't need to sell. You don't need to promote like crazy, right? You don't need to be overboard and egotistical about it because you're passionate about it. And every time you talk about it, people get excited. When I talk about what I do with people, they get excited. They go, oh my God, I love that idea. I love what you're doing. You're so passionate about it. It's incredible. And I'm like, yes, exactly. That's what I want to impart. I want to create better impact for you on your entrepreneurial journey because I'm passionate about doing that. And I love it. I think it's exciting and it's fun. Right? So if you're ready to ignite your entrepreneurial passion, you want to find it or discover it, right? If you want to build a business that you truly love, join the Ascend Hub. Come over to the community that is going to ignite that spark of ambition, right? Where every ambition finds its spark. That's our tagline. Where every ambition finds its spark. We're here to help you discover your passion and develop your skills and connect with a community of like-minded and like-valued entrepreneurs, mentors, and executives and leaders, man. That's what we're going to do. And if you are struggling to find that passion, or you think you might know what it is, but you need a little bit of brainstorming help along the way, join us at the Ascend Hub, man. We'll help you get there. We'll help you find it. We'll help you cultivate it and light it on fire and get it into the world. Join us to help make your dreams a reality. That's fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be great. I've done enough chit-chatting, talking about it. Episode 50. Happy anniversary to all of us. 50 episodes into the Fearless Thinking Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Devous. Have an incredible weekend. Do some fearless thinking. Love on your loved ones. And yeah, find your passion. Why not? Time's a wasting. Life is short. Go get there. Go get your passion. Go find it and bring it to us. We'll help you light it on fire and get it out there. Okay? I love you all. Thank you all. Have an incredible weekend. I will see you next week. Okay, bye.